guess this guy's gonna have to keep up with us. Well, you know, it's not gonna be a good lap now. Tell me that's not an improvement. Gee, got that info. Fuck, I clicked it in. My right thumb needs more work. Yeah, is this car not the biggest joke?
Can you hear me? You okay? Can you hear me? You just got T-boned at like Mach 10. You okay?
Give it up. Give it up.
Yep.
Give it up.
All right.
Go for cuffs.
Back up. 195. You need EMS, my man?
Nope.
Where'd that fucking asshole that just T-boned him go? You sure you don't need medical, my man?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
I'm gonna try to flip this back over.
Taking your stuff off here. Okay, let's get 77s on in, please. All right, they got that vehicle that just T-boned you, my man.
Stand back.
I think I'm cleaner on the controller. I think we're gonna get used to it again. Some of those laps are feeling pretty solid.
Hey, were you, I haven't seen anybody else on the track here. Were you just solo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna be reckless evading that.
Got it.
All right, watch your head, my man.
Judd was right all along when he says, jail! Jail! He's fucking right. Listen. There's the proper etiquette in the server is, if you fuck somebody in a police chase, you gotta do at least a little bit to help out. Like, hey, I flipped that person. Maybe I should push it back on its side or on its wheels. Just drive the fuck off and pretend you didn't just fuck me. What the hell?
All right, once Toe gets here, we'll get you out here, my man.
Yep, sounds good, boss. Man, we're just getting fucked at all points today. Well, they got assault rifles. It's like the default, huh? Whatever happened to pistol fights, huh? I got a question.
I possibly have an answer.
Dan needs to be here for this too.
What's up? I can hear you.
All right.
What are the SOPs that are involving you guys holding assault rifles right now? What has led to
Why
that?
are you asking about our SOPs, sir? Those are not to be shared with the public.
I think I'm allowed to ask whatever I'm allowed to ask, you know? You can simply say,
yeah.
no, I'm not allowed to tell you. You can simply say that. Wouldn't you agree? So yeah, what leads to the assault rifle holding right here? What, I don't have a class 2 on me, okay? I am detained, okay? So why wouldn't you guys just be holding your class 1s?
Listen, we can't chat right now, my man. We got people circling us.
What? That's just confusing. I don't understand that. What if somebody wanted to come save me and they had class 1s? It's not like they're gonna shoot at the cops. The cops are gonna be like, oh, they got pistols. Put their rifles away and then pull their pistols out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the better option is hold your fucking pistol out, and then if someone rolls up with the class 2, you immediately calm that, and then everyone else rolls up with the class 2. Not you start with class 2s, so nobody can save you unless they have class 2s. I'm so confused. And the way this server runs nowadays. What the fuck is happening? Not that I'm not mad about like going to prison right now. I just think it's ridiculous that they are roaming around in circles with class 2s out before their class 1s, when there's been zero insinuation of me having any help and or having any sort of hostility whatsoever, let alone not having a class 2. I don't have a weapon on me. What is this, dude? I don't understand. Everything just seems out of fucking whack, man.
Let me know when you're ready.
And she said, you're not allowed to ask about our SOPs, sir. Why are you asking? What the heck? Yes, I am.
Yeah, let's go and roll.
Hey, why do you have your class 1 out? You're supposed to have your rifle out. Sorry, listen, I gotta be a dick. I apologize. I just think it's hilarious. You've been
All right,
cool.
well,
I just think it's funny, that's all. Unless you want to explain the SOP to me.
No, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So the reason I had a class 2 out is because it was me or her, and we had low ground. At any one point, 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 individuals can get on, high ground or start circling us.
Here's my counter to
start
that.
shooting us.
Okay.
Okay.
We live in Los Santos, the hilliest place on the planet. So because you decide that we happen to be in an inferior position, that now requires whoever rolls up to me to not only need to save me against class 2s, but they should probably immediately have class 2s themselves. Because so what happens here? If someone rolls up on you with class 1s, are you gonna put the rifles away and pull out your class 1s?
So it depends on the situation. If it's just one guy, yeah, I will find cover and pull out my class 1. So.
Oh, I highly doubt that.
But if it's 3 of them, and there's 3 people shooting class 1, so let me give you this.
Okay.
Earlier today, I arrested a guy that was selling oxy.
Okay.
One guy, and then all of a sudden a car pulled up. 3 people hopped out with class 1s and started mowing down 3 officers on scene. All of us went down.
Okay. Okay.
And
That sounds
I had
like
my
a
class
nice
2 in
little
hand.
fun class 1 battle that's about to ensue, because you have 9 officers on the way within the next 3 minutes.
No, we had 3 officers on duty.
Oh my god. Well, what a rare occasion, because I recall killing about 8 cops today and about 7 more still being around.
It's not
Man, we
a
just
rare
got that
occasion
great luck.
around. It's not a rare occasion around this time zone. We usually have 4 to 5 officers on duty during this time zone. All right, thank you guys.
Listen, I'm not trying to be a
45,
dick. I know you've been
76,
cool, but I just think it's insane how it used to be dictated by the crims on whether you were getting yourself involved in a class 1 or a class 2 battle. And what I'm being told is it's actually dictated by the footing, by the tactical positioning that happens to be where my car flipped over and where I was detained, right?
Well, let me ask you this. It's me and her on scene. If I have my class 1 out, and then 3.
But listen, there's no reason for you to believe. I have no weapon.
No, but
there's been nobody that has been shown a sign. I have no walkie-talkie. Nobody's calling my phone. There's been nobody in the vicinity within the last fucking 3 minutes, 4 minutes, right? You know what I'm saying? This all adds up to like, hey, we should probably hold our class 1s out. In my opinion. Because then if somebody rolls
But
up,
there
I
was
feel like
a-
it's not even fair that they wouldn't have a chance at getting me out, because what if they only had class 1s?
So you got to look about this. Cops can't just shoot anybody who just roams around. At any one point, a criminal can open fire from any angle at any time.
He's
Now,
not saying it's
let's
because
say
I'm
that I
chain
do
gang,
have my
though,
class 1 out, and they start shooting me the class 2.
This is in general.
Is it fair to me be going, oh shit, I'm getting completely fucking destroyed. Hold on, let me put this away. And
Well,
then bring
exactly.
this
That's
out.
why you should have your class 1 out originally, right? And then if a class 2 battle goes down, then yeah, you transition.
But I'm already down. I'm already down on the
But
ground.
listen, but you have to understand that the amount of officers that you have, like, balance is not in question. There is no such thing for police officers to say the word balance. The city is built on you guys being powerful. So I feel like when you guys say something, we do this to make sure it's an even playing field, that's weird, because it's absolutely not an even playing field. It's designed to be in your favor. So you would think that you would go the route of potentially even playing field, even if it means your 1 life. Afterwards, your 9 other cops can respond likely, or likewise, if it requires them to go to class 2. You feel me? I feel like,
Okay.
yeah.
Charles, let's not joke around here. You know that it's been Hell Week. We've been ambushed at every fucking stop.
Okay, when have you guys lost a fight, by the way? This entire Hell Week? Because I know CG hasn't won them.
I've gone down twice. Yeah, I've gone down twice.
You specifically have gone down twice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say your forces have lost. I would say your forces have been Zerg infesting every fight and winning Hell Week. In fact, CG's putting their guns on fucking deck and we're not fighting shit. Notice I don't even have a gun on me and surrendered immediately. Not exactly like me. You guys want no gunfights? No gunfights shall happen.
I mean, let's be real though. It's designed to be like a hit and dip thing, but I know you guys can
exactly.
get into
But you got here out of context. He's saying that he wants to keep the balance, as in he keeps it in their favor. Okay, so the context is this. Well, the city used to be the Crims dictated whether it was going to be a class 1 fight or a class 2 fight, and then if they fucked up, it would escalate. What do you disagree with?
You got to remember that the criminals can have a jump on officers at all times. They can.
Brother,
hold on.
man,
Stop laughing. Hold on.
Okay,
Let me finish, please.
okay,
Let me finish. You can have 1 person mobilized. You can have 2 people above you. 1 person.
What else do we have on our side, Dan? You guys have
The element of
absolute
surprise,
numbers and communication.
No,
something we do not.
We don't have numbers, man.
That is a total load of shit. You can't say just because sometimes. No, you can't say just because sometimes you have 6 people on duty that sometimes you don't have 16 people on duty.
You're right, 100%.
So you're telling me I should base my crime around time slots, Dan?
No, not at all. But you need to understand when
I just don't understand the SOP.
Force.
I just don't understand the SOP regarding the class 2s immediately to keep the balance in your favor, and for that reason only. When the balance is always in your favor.
It's not though. That's the thing, man.
Okay.
I'm sorry you see it that way, but the balance is not always in our favor.
I gotcha. I understand. That's different perspectives. Okay, I get it.
The call for me to bring him out as class 2 is because as soon as I got you in cuffs, there was a motorcycle with 2 masked up individuals starting to circle us. We heard them in the tunnels below us, and it was at that point that I assumed they were probably setting up some sort of ambush, either by having somebody drive by and start shooting us or get above us.
But why does that mean class 2s? You know, why not class 1s?
Well, how many were on scene?
Just me and Patty.
So when you guys are down on numbers, it's cool to escalate in regard to weapons, but it's not cool for, like us.
But you can start attacking with a class 1 or class 2 at any second, and I have no idea.
Yeah, but you will immediately. What do you mean? You have at least. We don't even have the choice. What do you mean? You just will have a class 2. Period. It's not like you can escalate to a class 2. You will, and you do, right? Before anything even happens. I feel like you're. How do I put this? I feel like if there's 12 cops on duty, what else do Crims have besides a surprise of any sort against you guys, right? So if somebody did, in fact, want to use class 2s, I mean, you want to even that playing field right out of the get-go, just in case, huh?
Okay, so you would rather me stand there with a class 1 in my hand and somebody come up
I
with
think
an
that
AK
it's
and mow
not
me down within
Minority
seconds.
Report, and we shouldn't assume that you're going to get rolled up on with AKs.
Okay. But like, how else am I supposed to assume? What am I supposed to assume?
You are supposed to base that off of them. You're reactionary. Oh, shit. Let me calm to my entire squad, no matter if they're miles and miles away, that they are upgraded to class 2. So then maybe you were surprised, but the next 10 cops that are behind you will not be. Hence the information, you know? Something you guys have that ours is difficult to get for each other right now. I'm just saying. I'm just kind of giving my perspective of how it's been for the last little while. And let me tell you, I've been in the most gunfights I've ever been in, probably in my criminal career, in the past week. And let me tell you something. I've probably never been more unhappy with how the state of that goes. But I understand the balance is supposed to be like this. But because it's like that, I feel like you shouldn't be trying your heart out to keep it 100% like that by assuming that you are keeping yourself ready for the worst case scenario. I mean, if we had rocket launchers, are you going to be prepared for rocket launchers at all points in time? You're going to have your RPG at all points in time? What if somebody wants to roll up with class 1s? Is all I'm saying, you know?
Yeah, no, I totally, I see both sides here.
Listen, here's my thought process. I understand.
We're outnumbered, though.
Okay, go on.
When we're outnumbered, we have to kind of like.
Yeah, but when you're outnumbered, we are always outnumbered. What do you mean deal with what you got?
Well, I mean, you have to, like, we're here to protect the server. We're supposed to, come out ahead most of the time if we have control.
Yeah, I understand. I understand fights are supposed to be kind of a hit and get the fuck, hit and dip type of shit.
Yeah.
I feel that.
And like he was saying, the element of surprise, if there's only 2 of them there and they're like fish in a barrel, and people could come over a fucking, Tusken Raider style and just open up on you.
Tell me that this
one down immediately.
Then tell me this. Don't sit there and beat around the bush. You can sit there and if you would have just said it's because you are chain gang affiliated and they are known to shoot motherfuckers.
That has nothing to do with it.
That makes the most sense though. What? Everything else doesn't. I had no gun. I had no reason to be aggressive. I put my hands up right away. I did not say anything that should have alarmed you to put you on enough guard to give you a class 2 to you and your officer there. You can say the whole fucking city is so dangerous that every time you catch a solo culprit that you have to be on that high of alert because literally anything can happen with this many people in the city. I just don't understand that.
I can see that. I can see that point, but you got to remember what this past week has been for us.
Come on. You can't base individual crime off of what others are doing for the past week.
Yes, I can.
You can say that you've been doing this for the past few days and that you are chain gang affiliated. I think that makes sense. But you're saying it has nothing to do with that.
No,
and I think that's
what
insane.
It has to do with is the 2 individuals on the motorcycle completely messed up that started circling us.
Oh, man.
I don't give a damn about your gang affiliation. I don't give a shit about any of that.
Okay, I guess it's just bad timing on that one. I mean, what if those guys were fucking trying to save me? That's 2 versus 2 right there. You want to keep that fucking, I need that balance, need that rifle out, just in case. I don't know. That's cool.
You keep forgetting the element of surprise is fucking great, though.
I think what you don't understand is you don't get crims. You don't get how to be a criminal, and I understand that because you've never been one. And that's kind of my point.
That's okay.
I'll be honest, man. That's just, I feel like it's crazy to me that you think that you guys aren't like fucking nutty powerful right now.
I'm not saying we're not powerful. I know.
Which it's supposed to be like that. I get that, but I just don't understand how it could be.
Especially numbers and communication. Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't understand how it's in your guys' hands to decide what escalation you have it at, based on surroundings that I just don't get that. It wasn't always like that. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
Like for real, like criminals with class 1 weapons, just because you decide to be on rifles, like stand 0 chance at saving their friends.
I will say, even if it's pistol versus pistol, like Brownings and Deagles and shit like that, fucking hit way harder than our pistols.
Brother, man, I can't believe we're arguing balance right now.
But I mean, that's what you're arguing.
You want to know what's powerful? Is when I get into a fair fight with one cop, it will take me 30 fucking seconds to get myself patched up for another fight. And your officers know that. So they just lump their bodies down into me, knowing that there's no possible way I can protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, who gives a shit if I one-tap you and you hit me twice? Your next officer throws his whole fucking body into me with a partner behind him. What is to be done?
I'm just saying, you analyze the situation. If, like, you know, like I said, though, if you're two people holding down a scene, no one's coming, you know, you got a sentinel mode, you know?
Bro, what else do we have besides a surprise? Okay.
I mean, even you can fucking use bows on that one and still fucking take those two down, even with ARs out.
I mean, bro, please. Okay, I get it. So
I believe they could be.
So
taken out
just
if that's
because
what
you
you're worried about.
believe they could be taken out means that they are allowed to be escalated to that point. I don't know, man.
I've taken down people with ARs with a pistol sometimes. I mean, there's
without a
other
doubt,
times
it can be done. But does that mean that it should be dictated by you to just be like, hey, I'm the fucking world boss right now. I'm going to make it as hard as possible for that to happen? I just think it's lame. Why even have pistols then? Why have them at all? What are they for? What do you have them for?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Why not just carry a rifle and
I
a
see your
taser?
point.
Nah, I feel like it's not that bad of a situation. I'll just have my pistol out right now. I feel like I can handle it. I'm just feeling kind of Rambo-esque right now. Or you just come in on a day where you're feeling real anxious, like, not confident. I just want to have my rifle out all fucking day and hug her. And who's to question shit? It's normal now. You guys pull out rifles for everything. It's weird to see fucking cops holding a pistol.
Really? I mean, that's pretty much all I use for the most part.
No, I don't think so.
But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but
When's the last time you guys got into a full gunfight, only pistols with the entire PD?
yeah, it's
When's the last time you guys
I don't
gone through
know.
like even 3 officers going down before somebody was like, "Yup, time to pull out the big boy"?
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, if there's 4 people trying to like pinch me in, and I'm cornered, I'm stepping up because I mean, think about 4 guns firing at one time.
But you
That's
put
the-
yourself in
that's
that
the fire rate
position.
of- Sure. Well, I mean,
You got out
both
positioned.
ways.
Why are you gonna try to like? Okay, I mean, I get it. I guess sucks for us because every time we hold 2 guns like that, we get double the charges, and it's way more expensive. But you guys will go spend $20 on your double up. Oh, when I get caught in a bad position, I'll just decide that I'm gonna fight my way out with my big dog and feel no repercussion if they take me out. But us, if we decide to do it like that, hey man, we're down insane amounts of money, not only from the charge, but trying to carry those 2 guns. Yeah, you can do it like that, but can we really just decide at that moment, hey, I'm getting ambushed by about 4 cops right now. Let me just pull up my AK I had on reserve. I wouldn't say that's necessarily viable, brother. And for you to be able to make that decision just because you got yourself into a bad position kind of sucks. Because when we get into a bad position, hey, we're just in a bad fucking position.
I'll see what we can do. I'll see what we can do to keep the balance
I'm just
of it
saying,
all. I mean,
no,
I
I
know what you
understand
mean,
you guys are supposed to be fucking king shit around here. And I understand and respect that. But how much shit do you dictate, man? Because he was on the low ground and because there happened to be motorcycle guys around, he's like, yep,
Dude.
class 2, baby.
I mean, how many times have you been trying to? There are a lot of. I mean,
Like I said, if he said
you,
chain gang, like I said,
yeah,
chain
fuck
gang
it.
affiliated, if he said that, sure,
good.
makes the most sense. He's saying it has nothing to do with that.
I'm sure it did a little bit.
No, it doesn't at all.
Really?
Okay.
Don't speak
If
for me, Mac.
it's not really CG in general. It'd be more like gang affiliated in general. That's how I would.
He
see.
said it wasn't that.
It's an hour ago I got rolled up by
If
3
I was
guys
in the
fucking
city
shooting
for
at
the
me, so-
first time ever, Dan, and you
I'd have my
treated me in
fucking
that
AR
situation,
out,
yeah,
100%.
that's what he's saying right there. Booyah. My first day in the city, no reason to show aggression whatsoever, no fucking weapon, give myself up right away, just happened to be going on a joyride, just trying it out, wanted to be a criminal for the day. You treat it like, hey, I'm gonna pull my AR out for this. There happens to be people around when there's 260 people in the city and we're right next to the apartments. I'm just saying, I'm just adding things up, that's all.
Right. Sorry you feel that way, my man. I'm just and you know what? I'm really happy we can have that conversation and not fucking scream and yell at each other and all
Yeah,
that
I'm not mad. I'm telling you guys right now, it's not fun.
I got you.
Again, I feel you're kind of misrepresenting or misjudging the element of surprise factor that goes into a lot of this.
I mean, brother, man, as somebody who has surprised you many times and has been fucking on the ground 5 minutes after, it's not as big as you think as one officer. When we are a max 4, trust me. Okay, you ever rated in Final Fantasy 14? Your one human
No, I haven't.
means a lot. Go rate AQ 40, you can go die and nobody will fucking even notice. When you are 12 motherfuckers, you going down doesn't mean nearly as much as losing communication as one of your 4-man. Mr. K, where are you, bro? Talk to me. And just no response, you know? Nobody's sitting there telling you he died. Maybe somebody does know he died, Dan. Maybe somebody does know, but you know what it sounds like? Because he happens to be out of range of our walkie-talkies to be useful.
Yeah, that does suck, man.
I will say, though, a lot of the times when there's a big-ass fucking shootout, while you say, we pop back on our feet and get back out there,
I'm not saying you guys don't lose
either
time
way,
and
we
have,
do have some sort of repercussions, though. A lot of the times people go off duty during shit like that.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
It's
Well,
like,
listen,
that's like
I'm telling you guys right now,
Central.
I don't remember the
Everyone
last
just
time.
bounces after.
I don't remember the last time. I remember the last time we fucking got away from a gunfight. It's incredibly. Yeah, it's just nutty, it's just cool in a way, you know. But
People get away.
my question, no, I understand that because the hit and dip thing. I got that. That's smart and that's how it should be. I just don't understand the SOPs for Class 2 when, Jesus Christ, when's the fucking last time there was a pistol fight in this city? Just saying.
Lethal's lethal in every sense of the matter. So
Yeah, but that you don't.
I know,
maybe
it's fucking weird.
in a different city, lethal is lethal. But in this city, there are very clear differences between the lethality of the pistol and the rifle. Range, the amount of bullets you can pump out in a matter of time, the amount of damage those bullets do in a matter of time. Those are all very huge things. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally understand. Did it turn into?
I mean,
a shootout,
today,
or was
what
it
happened
nothing
today to Hutch that he was yelling about? I mean, dude, the officers landed on a rooftop that can't be accessed by foot, and laser beamed him across buildings with your guys' rifles.
Yeah, I know. That's the first time I'm hearing of that. I mean, I'm a little bit. I think I've read the.
It's just
memo,
weird. I think the city's
but,
in a weird place right now. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. I probably shouldn't have.
Step
I
it
just
up
want
when we need
to.
to.
I do just want to make it clear. I have no problem with you guys. I understand you're the police force. You are the fucking badasses. I get that, and we are supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like, hey, we want to go kill all the cops. Of course not. But I just don't understand where the fuck we're at right now.
I think if it wasn't this whole Hell Week shit and we weren't just getting fucking destroyed on basic
Damn,
traffic
man.
stops.
I wish you guys.
think it
I wish I
would've,
saw your guys' end of getting destroyed, man. You should see my end.
There is 100%
Now,
too
if
much
they
in some of
split
the.
cars.
Gosh.
Oh,
Speaking of which,
shit. Well,
didn't even.
Mhm.
There's another one.
But yeah, this was a
Alright.
very easy slap on the wrist for me to take. I just so I'm not mad about the stopper going to prison or anything. I just
I mean,
I
I'm just
saw
gonna give
something
10
and
served,
noticed something
honestly.
and I thought it was just weird, so I decided to mention it.
I'll work on it, Charles. All right.
I just think if it wasn't
Got
the Hell
you.
Week, I think tensions would be a little bit lower. I probably would have. In fact, when you first wrecked, I had a pistol out.
Listen,
and I know
perspectives
you've
are
had a
hard to
pretty
fully
rough-
get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel you, man. I don't
I wish
see
your
all the
cousin would
times you got
fucking wake
fucked
up,
over.
my man.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen for a long time. I gotta focus up. Sorry for all the weird drama at the end. I just
Appreciate the talk, man. I know it's,
I'm not
it's
mad
weird,
at all
man.
about anything. It's just weird. It's all good,
Like
my
I said, if
friend.
it wasn't this past week, I think things would be a little less tense. But
Understandable. I'm gonna jump out this way. I'll catch you later.
all right, later, dude.
Okay.